Just listen. At All or Nothing, in the 4-way tag team ladder match, we were robbed of those tag team championships. Deriess, Leon Slater, tonight, those straps come back to the rightful owners.
The time for talking is done. Those belts are about to join the subculture.
Let's see what Boisterous Behaviour had to say earlier today.
Yes, sir!
Yes, ma'am.
Today's the day,
It is
dog.
the
You
day.
Boisterous Behaviour back in the engine shed, man.
We
Come
are
on.
the 1PW World Tag Team
Champions.
Champions. Jeez, you know what that
Come on.
means?
Huh?
We're the best tag team in the UK.
In the country, dog. Come on.
Jeez.
Come on.
So, subculture, man. Try jumping us.
Hey.
But you know why they jumped us? Because they know they're not as good as us.
No
they're not
way.
better
Yeah,
than
bro.
us.
It's
Not-
levels, G. It's levels.
That's what I'm saying, man. So, listen, we need to stay focused. We need to stay on track. We need to work our hardest. 'Cause it's not going to be easy. But there ain't boisterous behaviour.
Come on. Come on.
Alright then, man.
Some pointed comments from champion and challenging team. And we're kicking it off with a major championship match.
Dani Luna. This is the team of Webster,
I'm going to stop short making the claim that Subculture just did using the word robbed. Some would say it's a little bit of karma. Dani Luna illegally getting involved in the matchup while there were no disqualifications, but she was not an official entrant. But Subculture tried to use the numbers game to win the tag team titles, but man like Deriess, like a phoenix from the ashes, rose up, tipped over the ladders, and the most unlikely tag team with the longest odds escaped with the titles and their first defense. Their first defense is a heartbeat away, and I can't wait to see the energy Boisterous Behaviour come through the curtain with. Representing Birmingham with pride, the 0121, but now representing all of England, all of Europe, all of 1PW as champions at Subculture, wasting no time. Attacked from behind, Boisterous Behaviour. Decided underdogs in that ladder match, came in without a victory, but left with the most important victory. And now it's Andrews and Webster. Looking for the double team, but Leon Slater, the 18-year-old prodigy, the youngest in charge. We are underway. My name is Joe Dombrowski, happy to be bringing you 1PW action. And my first Devil's Due, long overdue, but You can sense the anticipation. You can sense the tension in the locker room. It's going to be a banner night. Potentially a banner defense for the brand new tag team champions. Deriess, the Lyrical Dragon, tags back out to Leon Slater, who's had so much buzz on him. So wise beyond his years. That deceptively tall frame going to work on Mark Andrews. Frequent tags by the champions who've been together as a team just over a year, but have reached their highest peak to date. Andrews neutralized. I believe went down to the knee, tagging the Flash Morgan Webster. And Deriess was there waiting. Subculture, the name comes from the fact that all three members have a different vested interest in music, whether it's the synth and punk pop stylings of Mark Andrews, the mod rock of Webster, or the punk rock of Dani Luna on the outside. But it's the genre of pro wrestling, the culture of pro wrestling that brings them together. And it's that desire to be one PW tag titles. Tag title holders, I should say. But Slater, something to say about that, a charge in the corner. Keep in mind Andrews and Webster. Oh, Slater. Way to chill, he lands on his feet. Flash Morgan Webster trying to stay a step ahead and counter, but Slater trips him up. Into the splash, nicely done. This rapid fire offense, 2 count only, Subculture has not had an answer for. And you can feel the love and passion from these fans toward Leon Slater, toward Boisterous Behavior. Lyrical Dragon in. It's getting physical now. Deriess caught Webster. Follow-away slam, nicely done. Deriess, crime rapper turned world champion, gets 2. There's really no comparison or no competition for the level of energy and confidence that Boisterous Behavior bring with them. Again, the 0-1-2-1 represented well at the expense of Flash Morgan Webster's midsection. Wait, Mark Andrews, now what? The official's not going to allow that tag because Mark Andrews was not standing in his corner, which is a great call by the official, but Webster takes advantage of the confusion and took out the knee of Deriess. And now tag made to Andrews. And now Subculture going to show you what they can do. Tiger feint, kick to the knee, the running drop kick as well. Subculture, incredible offense. Keep in mind, former NXT UK Tag Team Champions, the first ever Welsh-born champions in WWE history. Not only that, Subculture recently traveling to Canada, competing at Impact Wrestling, challenging Ace Austin and Chris Bay, continuing their rivalry that started here in that ladder match at All or Nothing. Contended for the tag team titles there. Faced the legendary Motor City Machine Guns there. Subculture have been on top of their game against world-renowned teams. And it's Andrews dropping down on the knee. Mark Andrews taunting these fans. Great dexterity, great neck strength. Bridging back and has that knee bent at an awkward angle. Andrews, a mogul in his own right. Multiple forms of media. He's in his own punk pop band called Junior. His podcast, My Love Letter to Wrestling, is in its 3rd season on BBC Sounds. Wait, roll up here. I couldn't put him away. Andrews right back up with a back elbow. Mark Andrews recently had on his podcast former 1PW competitor, the phenomenal AJ Styles. So it's a big name guest and maybe a little full circle moment there from the original 1PW to the new 1PW. I believe Mark Andrews was 12 years old when 1PW started. Look out. That punt kick, penalty kick by Flash Morgan Webster, hook in the leg for 2. Flash Morgan Webster models himself after the lead singer of the Jam, Paul Weller. He's got a massive collection of vintage clothing, of vinyl records, and he's got a massive collection of major opponents he's beaten, of victims. And Andrews slides through the drop kick. Deriess has been isolated and neutralized, but only 2. And what will it mean to Boisterous Behavior and their future if their first title defense ends in a loss? Subculture's Dani Luna defeated Zaya Brookside in our kickoff match. You can see that now, anytime, and for free on the 1PW YouTube channel. Will that be an omen? Can Andrews and Webster feed off of that momentum? Andrews is doing a great job, just tenaciously hanging on to that leg like a pit bull. I notice how deep Deriess is into the challenger's corners. Subculture took that ladder match loss very personally. That speaks to their competitive drive, and you speak of drive. Deriess on one leg with a cutter. And Deriess must still feel miles away from Leon Slater, but he's got an opening. Stereo tags, it's Mark Andrews, it's Leon Slater. And the champions, for the first time in quite some time, have an opening, have a swing in their direction in terms of momentum. Mark Andrews running his mouth, but Slater's lightning fast. Explosive offense. Slater the lateral press for 2. And now you see why Subculture kept this young man out of the matchup. And Andrews trying to ground Slater. Side headlock. Control the head, control the body. Andrews trying to bring this thing to a halt. Slater trying to pick up the pace. Tempo is so important in a matchup like this. But notice, Slater sent back into enemy territory, and Subculture go to work again. They love that numbers advantage. The assisted Blue Thunder Bomb and an ear palm. And Slater looking for distance. Slater was looking for a tag, but Deriess isn't even to his feet yet. The damage done. Inverted version of a senton by Flash Morgan Webster. Unique, effective, and could be a means to an end. A double hip lock. Subculture works so well together. Rapid fire from A to B and a near fall. Slater's feeling the pain, but he's also feeling the energy coursing through his veins. These fans don't respect how Subculture have carried themselves. Incredible athletes, but maybe a bit entitled. Andrews' incredible athleticism. 2 count only. I first met Mark Andrews when he was a 20-year-old kid touring the United States, at that point unknown, along with a young man named Pete Dunne, at that point unknown. They were so hungry, they were so passionate, they just wanted to shop, they wanted to learn, they wanted to travel. It has benefited them exponentially well. but Leon Slater will benefit from a flurry of offense as he looks to fight his way free from the Subculture corner, reaching desperation for a tag. And spring back elbows, great hang time. Slater is feeling the pain, but he knows what he's got to do. A feel-good underdog story turned into championship glory, but the champions may be fast becoming the underdogs in their own defense. Dani Luna! Leon was inches from the tag, and as the official was distracted by, I believe, Webster, Dani Luna pulled down Deriess, who's already hurt, and pulled him down by the injured leg as well, as Andrews, a smart tactical move, stomping on the knees. Why? Slater's vertical leap, Slater's athleticism, Slater's quickness. You don't have your legs. You don't have any of that. It's Andrews dropping the leg for two. Subculture looking to right a perceived wrong. You can hear Deriess very upset over Dani Luna sneaking into this matchup. Leon Slater gets an elbow again. And the tag, here comes Man Like Deriess. He's working on adrenaline now. That leg is far from 100%, but it's time to survive the ultimate gut check with a clothesline. Breaks through Andrews like he broke through Webster. Power slam connects. Deriess is on fire. The 0-1-2-1 is proud of the Man Like Deriess. And oh no, that was a calculated mistake. I think Webster baited Deriess into that. But Deriess fights through it, stacks up the challengers. Oh, imagine the adrenaline coursing through Deriess's veins. Sit out, spine buster, near fall. Flash Morgan Webster barely kicked out. You gotta wonder though, as motivated as Deriess is, how much longer will the leg allow Deriess to do, even when he's able to now in limited capacity? Deriess may be sensing it's time to end this. Yeah, the knee couldn't support the power bomb, and Webster takes advantage right away. While Deriess fights Albert Webster to his feet. Incredible balance. Mark Andrews is in, and Mark Andrews just, senses a victim and pounces, but Slater is in. And some boisterous behavior double teaming. No! Andrews able to counter the neck breaker. And Slater going to plan B, rocks Andrews and chops it back first. Andrews is fighting with everything he has here to avoid the champions, and Webster saves his partner at the last moment. My God, and this is just the opening match, folks. We get an entire broadcast in front of you here on Fight TV. And Mark Andrews, all gonna slip in the back door, and Slater kicks out. And Andrews counters in a stun-tuck millionaire. Here comes Webster. Can they put it away? Shadows over madness. 2-0. Deriess bails out Slater. Deriess reverses Andrews to the outside. Oh, Webster feigned high and went with a headbutt, but Slater the thrust kick. And when you're in there with Leon Slater, oh no, wait! Dani Luna from the blind side, and she went way downstairs. Oh, she's so elusive. And that's the blitz knee bop. And that could do it. Oh man, how close can you get? Mark Andrews is in shock. He thought that was it. Subculture are firing their best shots. But Boisterous Behavior refuses to surrender that which they worked so hard to attain. Twisting suplex, nicely done. Andrews looking for a tag. Leon won't let him get there. Oh, double team. Double team, Leon, the neck breaker. Deriess, the power bomb. Dani Luna, come on. This match should be over. This should be, there's no kicking out from that. Come on. Yeah, I agree. Oh, Dani Luna's overstepped her bounds in a big way. And she just paid for it. Thrust kicks by the champions. 3D. Oh, what a successful title defense.
Here are your winners, and still One Pro Wrestling World Tag Team Champions, Boisterous Behaviour.
Man, Subculture came into this matchup a chip on their shoulder and an impressive list of challenging teams over the past couple of weeks in Impact Wrestling. But Boisterous Behavior has proven that 1PW's tag division is right up there on the level with any other wrestling promotion you want to name. It wasn't easy. It wasn't fun. They're going to feel this victory physically and emotionally for a number of weeks to come. But if you ask them, they're going to say, hell yeah, it was all worth it for Boisterous Behavior. Deriess and Slater continue the title reign that many thought would never be. Well, a lot of tumultuous emotions surrounding 1PW championships. Lance Archer attempted to become 1PW world champion at All or Nothing. It did not go according to plan. And as we see, Boisterous Behavior take one more bow for their adoring public. Let's show you what happened when Lance Archer did not leave 1PW.